Hey you guys, it's Kristina and I am so excited to share with you a new What I Ate Today video, and not just a regular What I Ate Today video, but a What I Ate Today under the weather video. This video is all about helping you to feel better. I recently just came back from Bali, and on my way back I got a massive sinus infection walking on to my 27-hour-long flight. And this sinus infection was followed by allergic reactions, a fever, starting my period on the plane ride home, and so much more. And this experience was so difficult for me that I came home and I had to put together all of my protocols to help me feel better. And it was kind of cool because I brought myself back to balance within 24 hours. And I got so excited about it that I was able to recover so fast. I was like, you know what? We're gonna do a What I Ate Today under the weather video because I wanna be able to help those of you who have those days where you feel sick and you don't feel like getting up in the morning or that something doesn't feel right. And hopefully these tips, these tools, and these tricks in this video can help bring you back to balance quickly whenever you need them. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and click the like button if you like this video. Leave a positive comment below. I'm so happy to have you on my channel, and I'm excited to share with you all of these delicious food recipes, tricks, tools, things, everything today. This video is in collaboration with Four Sigmatic Mushroom Teas, and their teas are amazing. These magical blends, which I'll be talking about today, are a part of the reason I was able to recover so quickly. And if you're interested in any of these teas or in their starter blends that I talk about in this video, you can click on the link in the description below and get 15% off your order. Trust me, they have a ton of magical things going on over there. Chaga, reishi, adaptogen blends. So without further ado, let's hop into all the juicy content of this video. Let's hop into these recipes. Are you ready? Let's go. We're gonna kickstart our day off with a delicious mushroom tea and a revitalizing, hydrating, and cleansing green juice. First up, we're gonna make our mushroom tea. And for those of you who've been following me a long time know that I am a big fan of Four Sigmatic because their mushroom teas are vegan, they're organic, they're gluten-free, they're instant and easy to make, and they actually make drinking mushroom teas a very pleasant experience. For those of you who've had experience with mushroom teas, you know it can be really difficult to find one that is delicious. So today I'm gonna be creating a blend of the adaptogen mix as well as the mushroom blend mix that has over 10 different kind of mushrooms in it, like chaga, reishi, cordyceps, and lion's mane. I'm gonna put a half a teaspoon into my little teapot right here. I'll add in about a cup or two of hot water. I will let it seep for a minute or two while I add in a squeeze of a lime, a half a lime if you prefer it, and I'll also add in some coconut palm nectar as well. Go ahead and mix this together and wait for it to cool down, and voila, you have a delicious morning tea. Next up, I'm going to be making a really strong green juice. Now, I'm gonna say strong green juice because I'm not adding in any type of sweetener in here. This green juice is going to be filled with ginger, garlic, jalapeno. That's right, I said jalapeno. We're all about wiping the sinuses clean today. We've got lime, cucumber, and the cucumber will add in that nice, juicy, hydrating flavor into it so that it's not as heavy. We're also gonna add in some kale, some spinach, some fresh romaine leaves or even red leaf lettuce, and a full head or two of celery, depending on how much of this juice that you would like to make. Now, if you want this juice to be sweeter, you can add in some apples, but I'm going hardcore today since I'm not feeling my best and I want something that is going to help me get better quickly. Once you've made your green juice, you can run it through a strainer or you can simply enjoy just as is. How delicious and beautiful does this juice look? I am such a fan of green juice. I can only say that a million gajillion times. By the way, the flowers in my backyard are blooming today, and I just thought I would share these because they bring me joy. Oh my gosh. I just gotta say, green juice in any situation is a saving grace, but a green juice with garlic, ginger, and jalapeno will wipe your sinuses clean. Oh my gosh, this thing is so good. By the way, this is a 32-ounce jar, but I made 64 ounces total. This is probably, so I've gone through a jar and a half at this point, so I've basically done 2 of these today. Oh, so good. Oh my goodness. Do I have any green juice lovers out there? For me, green juice is like plant medicine. Does anybody else out there agree with me on that? If you do, give this video a thumbs up. Yeah! Next up for lunch, I'm going to be eating a ton of citrus. Now, I know that may sound a little bit boring to you, but on my sick days, I actually love eating a variety of citrus because it helps me to feel better. And what I have here is maybe 4 or 5 different varieties of citrus to share with you. So I have navel oranges, Cara oranges are in season, which is why you see that beautiful red color, and even like a mixed color happening. There are blood oranges, as you see right here. We've got some tangerines, some mandarins, and more. And I just love citrus. On any day where I feel like I need some hydration or I need to clear some mucus out of my nose or my throat, drinking orange juice, making a citrus juice, or just even eating it in wedges just like this, it's fun, it's refreshing, it's hydrating, it's sweet and tasty. I am a big fan of citrus, you guys. And if you can't get your hands on any good oranges, remember there's grapefruits as well, and something else I would recommend would be some grapes or some berries to replace citrus on a day like this. One of the reasons why I eat citrus on days where I don't feel good is not only because they're known for having vitamin C, but the citrus, the citric acid that is in this fruit and all the vitamins that it has is not only hydrating, but it helps with my digestion, and it really does help me to breathe better. Not only that, but oranges and any type of citrus or grapefruits or lemons or limes or whatever, they just taste good. And I always feel that eating citrus helps me to recover faster. Now, whether or not that may be scientifically true, I don't know. I'm just sharing what goes on in my world, and that eating citrus on my under the weather days really helps me to feel better. I'd like to take a minute to touch briefly on neti potting. For those of you who have ever tried a neti pot, this thing is a miracle worker. Now, I know it sounds really gross to fill it up because you basically like go like this and like everything falls out and you basically flush water through your nasal cavity and a lot of crazy stuff comes out. However, if you've ever had allergies or a sinus infection, the flu, a cough, a cold, this thing is a miracle worker. Combined with essential oils, which is what I basically used on the flight, it helped me to get home so that I could better take care of myself. So I would say this, I'm never traveling without my neti pot ever again, or my essential oils. And the essential oils that I used were my On Guard, my tea tree, and my Breathe on the plane. And for those of you who watch my Instagram stories, you'll see I wear my face mask when I travel. And even though I had it on this time, I think I had caught way too much like cigarette smoke beforehand getting on the plane and just all these other extraneous reasons that had happened before I got on. But I always travel with my essential oils, and I just wanted to give a shout out to this neti pot. No, this neti pot is not sponsored. I'm just sharing my massive love for neti pots right now because this thing has been instrumental along with my clean diet and helping me to get rid of my sinus infection quickly. So highly recommend this little puppy. Neti potting, raw food, oils, those are all the best things to help you recover quickly. I haven't been sick in a long time, so for me to get a sinus infection is a big deal. And I know a lot of people ask me, how on earth did you get that? I'm telling people I got a sinus infection and they're like, what? Kristina got sick? Like stress, no sleep, being exposed to a lot of chemicals, especially cigarette smoke, and starting my period. All of those contributed to me getting this massive sinus head infection that left me coming back home and putting myself back together. And what's really helped me the most has been my diet, a raw food, really cleansing diet that first day filled with lots of liquid and hydration. my essential oils and my Neti Pot, and sleep. I have to say, oh, and I'm gonna add in yoga in there, hot yoga, because that room definitely helped me sweat out a lot of things. So those 5 things really helped bring me back to balance. And I just have to say that because it's so important. It's not just one thing. It's not just the food. It's not just the oils. It's not just the mushroom tea. It's everything. About 2 or 3 hours after eating my lunch, I will drink another tea. And specifically on this day, since I'm focusing on feeling better, I've chosen chaga tea, which is your daily bodyguard, as you can see from the box. And something that I love about 4 Sigmatic teas are they're so easy to make. It is literally just open the package, mix it with hot water, and from there you can add in any kind of citrus or sweetener that you like to make your tea more enjoyable. And I have found that I love drinking this tea in the afternoon because not only does it clean out my sinuses and help my allergies, but I have found that it helps me to sleep better at night, specifically this chaga tea, and I love it. This is my 2nd glass of 4 Sigmatic tea today. So the first one was more of the adaptogen and superfood blend, and the second one is my chaga blend. I have to say, mixing it with the lemon and the coconut nectar really adds a bunch of sweetness and tartness and cleanses out a lot of things, if you know what I mean. But you don't have to add anything to it. The teas are delicious enough on their own, but man, these things are strong. Full disclosure, I sleep better when I drink these teas, my digestion is better, and I just all around have more energy. I just can't say enough good things about these teas. So, without further ado, on to the next recipe. For dinner, I have decided to make a creamy and savory tomato soup. I always used to enjoy eating a tomato soup when I was sick when I was little, and so I thought that I would make a fully raw vegan version of a tomato soup today, something that is light and also savory, not too heavy to eat when you're sick. When ready, go ahead and add in approximately 3 cups of ripe tomatoes, 3/4 of a cup of raw cashews, 2 heaping tablespoons of sesame tahini, yum, 1/4 of 1 yellow onion, 1 clove of garlic, and a thumb of ginger. You can also use turmeric if you don't have ginger, and just a little bit of cilantro. For those of you who would like this exact recipe, it is in my Fully Raw Vegan recipe app. You can blend this in your Vitamix for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's warm. If you would like to add some pink Himalayan or even rosemary salt into this soup, it adds that extra bit of flavor and savor that you might enjoy. Pour this into your bowl of choice, smooth it out, add your toppings, and something else that I've done here is I've surrounded my bowl with some red leaf lettuce, and I'll take my lettuce and I'll dip it into my soup as kind of a fun twist to make this a little bit more enjoyable. I love tomato soup, and this soup is the perfect thing to enjoy on your under the weather days. I want to thank you all so much for joining me in this video. And I hope that this video helps you. For those days when you feel like you are under the weather, just not feeling like yourself, this video can inspire you to make better choices for your health so that you can recover quickly just like I did. If you were interested in the 4 Sigmatic teas that I have talked about in this video and getting 15% off your starter kit or any bundles of teas that you like, chaga, reishi, the adaptogen mix, click on the link in the description below, it's there for you. Or if you're interested in my app or my recipes or in my retreat in Costa Rica coming up or in all the other things going on in my life, you can click on the links in the description below and they'll take you right there. I want to thank you all so much for watching today. I feel honored and blessed to have you in my life. I'm so grateful. Thank you for everything. I really just appreciate you giving me your time to share with you. I really feel very connected with you and very happy to share my life with you, so thank you. All right, you guys, I hope to see you all in my next video. Sending you all my hugs and my love. I'll see you soon.